In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how law school admissions advising works. I'm going to show you what our process is and hopefully answer some frequently asked questions about our admissions advising services. Now, I know for many of you, especially if you're a first generation student or if you're a student of color, you may never have hired an admissions advisor or an admissions consultant before. This may be your first time thinking about consulting, and so you may have some questions. You may be trying to figure out how this works. Maybe you're trying to explain to your parents how this works. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit and, like I said, answer some questions that you may have about this process. Now, a little bit about me. My name is Sydney Montgomery, and I am the founder and executive director here at Barrier Breakers. I have been doing law school admissions advising for the last 9 years, 10 years, almost a decade. I've been doing college counseling for almost 13 years. And I am a member of the Ethics Committee and the Graduate School Committee of the Independent Educational Consultants Association. I have my certificate in Independent Educational Consulting from UC Irvine. I am also a member of the National Association for College Admission Counseling and the Potomac and Chesapeake Association for College Admission Counseling. I believe deeply in professional responsibility and professional development. I also am a member of the Northeast Association of Pre-Law Advisors, and we go to conferences and talk with other admissions professionals at law schools and at the undergraduate level in order to make sure that we are giving you the best advice. Now, here at the team at Barrier Breakers, we also have a team of admissions advisors who themselves were deans and directors of admissions at various law schools. You can read their bios, but I want to give you the confidence and assurance that we have been doing this for a while. This is our full-time job, and we love what we do. And we love admissions, and we love helping students and guiding students through the process. So you can rest assured that when you work with an advisor here at Barrier Breakers, you are working with someone who has been trained, who has experienced at doing this, and who holds themselves up to a standard and code of ethics, which is very important to us. There are a few different packages that we offer here at Barrier Breakers in terms of working with us. If you are looking here on our website, you will see that we do have a pricing model. We are a nonprofit, so we do offer sliding scale to students who fall in line with our mission or who have great financial need. We do also offer some full scholarship options to applicants. We have limited number of full scholarship spots that we offer each quarter, so make sure to inquire about that and check in with that. Now, we do offer a few different packages that are depending on the time that you're purchasing. We also offer more full packages. So let's just take a look at, let's say, the advanced package. If you're applying for next cycle, you're applying to hit submit in 2024 to start law school in 2025, you might be choosing between the advanced package or the standard package. So the advanced package, you have to purchase it by May because it is a 25-hour package, and we provide support all the way until October 1. So we will help you with 15 plus law school applications. It includes 15 meetings to help you prepare your law school applications. Most meetings are about half an hour, and usually you meet with your consultant every other week, but it's also very flexible based on what you're working. Our advisors use a variety of modes to help you through the application process. So that includes meetings, that includes essay editing, recorded Loom videos, email, Slack, text message. The important thing to know about us is we never charge for emails or Slack or text messaging. So even though you may see the package has 25 hours or 15 hours, you should feel free and comfortable to email us and send us text messages and Slack messages without worrying about it cutting into your hours. Now, this is the other thing about our response time. We normally respond to all messages within about 48 hours, and that's important, 48 business hours. Our advisors are people too, and they have families, and we really respect that here at Barrier Breakers. So we do try to keep business hours between 9 a.m. and roughly 6 or 7 p.m., and we don't work on the weekends. But if you send us a message, we usually try to get back to you within 24 to 48 business hours. So like I said, each package does come with a number of meetings. The advanced package comes with about 15 meetings for your application process, and the standard package comes with about 12 meetings for your application process. How do you schedule your meetings? You'll schedule your meetings with a Calendly link. What is Calendly? It's an online schedule tool where you can pick a time that's most available for you, that's most convenient for you. We do have evening hours because a lot of our students, more than 70% of our students, are actually out of college and working. And so we're pretty flexible in terms of that. If for whatever reason you're just not seeing times that work with you, you can always email your advisor and we will make sure to find something that works with your schedule. We have worked with students across time zones. I've worked with students who live in China, who live in Turkey. We're able to be pretty flexible and make things work. So if you're concerned, if you're like, I don't know, I live pretty far away or I'm in a different time zone, I have a really demanding job, will this work for me? Yes, definitely email us, and we're always willing to kind of adjust our hours on a case-by-case basis so that we can get you the support that you need and it fits into your lifestyle in a way that makes sense for both of us. So if we take a look again at that package, we cover all of the essay development process that you will need. So we'll help you with dedicated brainstorming activities, essay development framework, creating an outline, and then we help you with up to 10 drafts of your personal or diversity statement in the advanced package or 8 drafts in the standard package. Now, I will say, I have been doing this for a very long time. Most students need between 5 and 7 drafts of their personal statement or diversity statement. So the question, well, how do I know how many drafts I'll need? Most students are pretty well set with 5 to 7 drafts, but we do cover up to 8 in the standard package and up to 10 in the advanced package. So perhaps if you're thinking, well, English is in my first language and maybe I need a few more drafts, then you can talk to us about that. Really, the biggest difference between the standard and the advanced package is going to come down to not just the number of hours. The advanced package has 25 hours, the standard package has 15 hours, but it's going to come down to the number of supplemental essays. In the standard package, we support up to 8 supplemental and scholarship essays. That's outside scholarships. Maybe those are named scholarships at certain schools, public interest scholarships, first gen scholarships. We'll help you with all of that. In the advanced package, we'll support you with more than 8 scholarship and supplemental essays. So if you're the type of person that's saying, listen, I need to apply to all of these programs, I know I want to apply, and they all have a lot of extra essays, and I want help on 10, 12, all these extra essays, then the advanced package might make more sense for you. If you don't think that you're having a very complicated law school application process, pretty straightforward, the standard package works for you. Now, if you get into this and you realize, oh shoot, I need way more support, we can always bump you up. Don't worry about that. But some of you know coming in, hey, I'm gonna need a lot of support with a lot of different essays, and that's when the advanced package works well. We also can help you with summer internship support, and we can help you with extracurricular activity guidance in the advanced package. So if you are a college junior and you're trying to also figure out what to do over the summer or what to do the summer between junior and senior year while you're working on your applications and you want some help applying to internships, like I said, I've been doing college counseling for 13 years, very, very good at helping students find internships and summer programs. We're all very well trained in that. Those are definitely things that we can do in the advanced package. Packages aside, what does counseling and advising actually look like? So as I alluded to earlier, you will be meeting with your advisor usually every other week, depending on when you start. Sometimes it might be every 3 weeks, sometimes it might be every week. Just a little bit depends on the timing, when you sign up with us, when you're trying to apply as well. Like I said, you'll do all of your booking on Calendly with a very convenient calendar link, and you can email us, text message, or Slack us questions. We have all of our students in a community Slack so that you can support each other, so you can find study groups, so that you can find friends. When you get into law school, you already have a group. You don't have to do law school alone, but you can also Slack message us on that community channel. And so we have a lot of different ways for you to contact us. We will help you in the first several meetings develop your content, your brainstorming, helping you build your school list, helping you talk about letters of recommendation, talking about your resume, any of those sort of things. And then once we get into the essay editing process, we have an essay portal where you will submit essays to us, and we usually try to turn your essays back within 48 to 72 hours. It might take us a little longer during the busy season of July through October. This is a great plug for why you should start working with us earlier, because we're not quite as busy. But usually we will turn essays back to you about 72 hours. And we really like the process of you sending us essays via the portal, and then we can work on it, and you can work on a different essay, and then we'll send you that essay back. We do charge for time editing your essays as well as time in meetings and doing extra research. Most students are very well served on either the 15 or 25-hour plan. You shouldn't have to worry about that. When you start working with us, you will be given a resource portal. It will have a step-by-step guide of the application process. Like I said, we're going to be meeting probably average every 2 weeks, but we understand that people learn in different modalities. And so we have created guides and videos and samples that go alongside the work that we're doing, so that if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what she said, you can go back and you can look at the video, or you can see a sample, or you can, work ahead. We've created this to be really flexible. It's a very individualized process, but it's also very flexible. And I'm someone with ADHD, and I just need to hear things a few times. Sometimes I thought I was listening, but truly, I was not listening. And so that's why we have these videos and these guides and these samples for you. So no matter how you learn, there is a way for you to learn. You will also be given access to a Google Drive folder. In the Google Drive folder, we're going to put all of the templates and graphic organizers and things that we use in the essay development. We also care about organization here. And so you'll see in your Google Drive that there is a law school application spreadsheet. Whatever your stats are, whatever your scores are, we actually fill out all of these columns for you. And then we have a consulting timeline. So no matter when you start, let's say you're getting started on August 1st, we'll have a template of a timeline worked out for you, and we'll have a checklist of our meetings and our goals. You'll be able to put all of the different essay prompts here. You'll be able to track your decisions, your financial aid when you get it, and any outside scholarships. We want you to be organized. We want you to be successful, and it's our job to make sure that things don't fall through the cracks. So we want you to have clarity and transparency about the timeline that we're working on, which is why we put it right in the spreadsheet for you, so that we can both be on the same page. If you have a deadline, or if you have a timeline in your head, we want to make sure we're both on the same page about that. We want to make sure that we have all of the essay prompts, but we also want to make sure that your financial life is set, which is why I've taken the time to put the financial aid tracker and outside scholarships there, because that shows our commitment to not just helping you get into school, but getting into a school that's going to be a good financial decision and a good investment for your future. You'll also have a spreadsheet of your hours, so you can see how you're using your hours, every week or so, or every 2 weeks, so that there's no surprises, and you'll always be able to talk to your advisor about the use of your hours. Like I said, though, I've been doing this for almost a decade. Most students do not run out of hours. They're very well served on those hours. And speaking of hours, we always reserve a couple of hours in every package for post-application guidance. What does that mean? That means that you actually have a certain number of reserved meetings for after you hit submit. And that's to talk about things like interview prep, scholarship negotiation, wait lists, letters of continued interest, where should you go to law school, what's most affordable, how do you make this decision. We know that there are so many things for you to talk about after you hit submit, so our guidance does not end. In fact, we actually never go anywhere, because we provide free resources, wellness events, and mentorship all the way through your entire time at law school until you graduate law school. And even then, you're really still in the community. And that's the beauty of our Slack community. When you become a first-year student, we'll give you the option of having a near-peer mentor. You'll also be able to go to career networking events with some of our law firm and public interest organization partners. That's the beauty of us being a nonprofit. We have great career and employment partners who want to hire diverse, brilliant students like yourself. And so we'll help you get your foot in the door, get started in career. And we also have great partners that will help you with some of your academic preparation, whether that's tutoring or resources for exams or blue booking. We have tried to source the very best partners to help provide continual guidance to you throughout your time in law school. And that's one of the great things about joining the Barrier Breakers family. We're here for you. I know what it was like to be the first person in my family to go to law school. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know what I didn't know, right? And that's like really the first gen thing. Is like you don't even know that you don't know things. You're just out here thinking you know things, and then you realize you don't know things. That was me. So I have tried to think about all the things and continue to provide that guidance, because we feel like it is not enough to help you get into law school. We want to help you thrive while you're in law school because we want you to be a successful attorney. We want you to have a fantastic, fantastic career. And that is really, really important to us. So when you decide to sign up with Barrier Breakers, you're getting mentorship for the next basically 4 years of your life at a minimum. And that is really exciting and really special to us. We are always here for you. We try to not have a transactional relationship, but every interaction, hopefully, with your advisor feels like having a mentor, feels like having a guide, a person that's walking with you through this process. You can talk to us about the bad day you've had. Tell us about the score. Tell us about your parents. Tell us about, the insecurities. Let us be your cheerleader, but also celebrate with us. Tell us about the great score. Tell us about the acceptance. I'm always running around shouting and screaming for my students whenever they get in. I'm happy to pray with you if that is something that is part of your culture and your belief. I'm happy to just be a shoulder, be a person to be on this journey with you so that you do not feel alone. All of our advisors love students. That's why they're here. We love being able to make those connections with you, and you are part of our hearts when you join the Barrier Breakers family. You are someone that we think about and we want to make sure, how are they doing? I hope that they are having a great day. If there's a score coming out, we're thinking about you. When you submit your applications, we're thinking about you. So we want you to know that you're special here. You're valued here and you're important to us. And we are so excited for you to take the next step to sign up to work with us. Of course, you can always schedule a complimentary information session with one of our advisors before you sign up if you have more specific questions that I didn't answer here. But I hope this video is helpful and informative and helps you get to know us a little bit better and get to understand what we're all about here at Barrier Breakers. We can't wait to see you.